Woman I am. She is the often imitated but never duplicated Chaka Khan. Welcome to the show. Was that
Thank
a
you.
glowing enough
That was lovely.
introduction?
You're brilliant, really.
You couldn't have written a better one yourself.
No,
huh?
I couldn't have, no.
But you know what? It's so heartfelt. I am such a big fan of yours.
Thank you.
That this is very exciting for me.
Thank
and
you.
I want to say congratulations on the new album.
Thank you.
It's out in the stores
Right.
now. And I understand that this is kind of a new thing for you because you, for the first time, are, drumroll, executive producer.
Right.
Is that kind of scary?
Well, it was a little scary at first, but I got it together. Everything worked out fine. It was just that, since it was the first time for me, I didn't have a particular game plan or anything, so I had to really work that out.
So other than that, how is it different, though? I mean, you say, okay, well, I'm working on this new album, and I'm going to call all the shots. Is that basically what it means? You really call all the shots?
Yeah,
I
did, yes. Sometimes I was doing an interview not long ago, and someone said, well, you know, when you see executive producer on an album, you never can be sure whether they really did the work or not. But in this case, the work was really done by myself. I did, like, pick the songs, for the most part, pick the producers and the whole bit. And co-wrote 5 of the songs on the album.
Ooh, but that's not the first time you ever co-wrote anything or wrote
No,
anything.
no,
Yeah,
and
so.
you know, I've also done, you know, vocal production before, but not like this. You understand? I will always produce my own vocals. I've always done it in every instance that I've ever recorded under.
Now, I hate to, you know, admit my ignorance here, but when you say vocal production,
that means
what do you mean?
picking your own vocal parts, singing them, executing them your way, without the help or instruction of anybody.
Somebody else would say, okay, Chaka, do it this way. I want you to hit this note with this.
Well, often when you hire a producer to oversee your project, this would be his responsibility to make sure that you sing it this way or that way or whatever. But I've never had that kind of direction. I've never taken good direction in that way.
All right, so you determine exactly how you're going to sound on every song.
Right.
So why did you decide to do this? I mean, did you just get sick and tired of being told how you should do things and you just wanted to control it?
Yeah, basically that's part of the reason. And no one really told me how to do or what to do or anything like that. It's just that I just felt that there was a need for me to take part, you know, in my life, you know, to this degree and in this way.
Oh
this
boy!
time.
But what a great career. You know, I'm talking about you going the one, the only, the incomparable.
Yes, I've
often
heard
imitated, never duplicated. How does that make you feel uncomfortable, or do you think, yeah, that's right?
Well, sometimes I think, yes. There's some truth to it, but you know, it's this build-up you gave me is like, it's like, it's very nice. I appreciate it, you know, but
don't
I
you
just don't
feel
see
that
myself this way, no.
Oh, if I could sing, I'd see myself that way. I'd say, oh, I am bad and I know it.
Well, that's the difference between you and me, I guess. I just
but don't you know, if you are good, you've been getting all this recognition for all these years, don't you kind of feel you deserve all the props?
Well, look, to me, I'm not anywhere near what I want to be, you see.
Really?
No. I'm still not singing the things I hear in my head, you see. I'm just making attempts, feeble ones at that. So it's a personal thing, you know, with me, how I view myself. And I don't, and I think the best way to kind of, you know, keep tabs on your progress as an individual personally is to just really not to adhere and not to get caught up in what people say and how people view you. You really have to keep a personal aspect going to that, you know, so that you can do the right thing.
Okay. so you're still striving for some personal goals that you have
Some kind of
set.
perfection, yeah, that'll probably unattainable, but you know, it won't stop me from trying. Nonetheless, you know, I will still keep trying.
Yeah, does that in any way, shape, or form depress you at all to think that maybe you're setting these goals that you may not attain, or is it just good enough to try for them?
Well, when I'm thinking realistically, I always know for sure that perhaps this will never happen, okay? I'll never probably reach the perfection that I think I could attain, but because I don't even know what perfection is. How could I? I'm a human being. I just know that I'm not reaching my potential.
Yeah.
I'm not living my potential, not fulfilling it yet, so that's all I can really say on it.
Okay.
I don't do a whole lot of self.
Yeah. Analysis or anything. You just say you just feel like when you get there, you'll know it.
Perhaps, hopefully, yes.
Was there anything that you haven't done yet that you would like to do? I mean, would you like, because you did a jazz album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was okay. I would like to do another jazz album.
Okay.
And it's sort of in the works. I'm thinking about it, and I'm trying to figure out, you know, it's just in the thought stages right now, in the thinking stages, that I haven't made any moves. But I've had a few meetings with a couple of people that I'd like to have involved. And I think I'd like to do another jazz album. I think that would be, I'd be a little more proud of. I wasn't so jazzed by the last jazz album.
Well, why not? What didn't you like about it?
Well, I just think that it came for me at a time when I don't think I was really ready for it.
So it's not something that, did somebody propose that you maybe should do this now?
Well, I was asked by these great people to do this album with them, and I sort of couldn't turn it down, you know?
Yeah.
Because I wanted to work with them really bad.
Right.
You know, Chick Corea, Stanley Clark, those people, I really wanted to work with
Oh
them.
my gosh, yeah. This
And
is it.
I think that's what really determined, you know, me doing it, and that's not a good thing to determine whether or not you do a thing or not, like jazz, which is a music form that I really expect, I have a really big respect for. So I think that I'll.
Well, I think you would do it wonderfully. I think the last album was wonderful too. And we'll talk more about, you know, future projects, and we'll talk more about the current project, The Woman I Am. Not me, my guest today, Chaka Khan. This is Video LP. My name is Sherry Carter, and Chaka Khan is my guest today, and we've got a phone call. Chaka, can you deal with it?
I can do my best.
All right, let's see who's on the phone. Hello, caller. Welcome to the show. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Rakia. I'm calling from West Orange, New Jersey.
Was it Rakia?
Yes.
All right, Rakia, speak up just a little bit more and direct your question or comment to Chaka.
Hi, Chaka.
Hi.
I would like to know if you'll be producing any of your future projects.
If I'm what?
If you will be producing any of your other future projects.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Every album from now on, I shall be producing.
Okay.
Oh, so it made a big difference.
It really did. I could never go back to that passive
Really?
way of doing an album. I'll be producing. Yes, Rakia.
So you say this is a success, and why didn't you start doing this earlier?
Well, because I wasn't ready. I didn't want to. And now, you know, I'm strong enough. I
Yeah.
feel like I can handle it. So
it's all about feeling with you, when the mood's on you, when the feeling's right, when the...
I follow. That's what I follow.
Yeah.
This is my barometer for life. Yeah. For
You've
living.
always kind of been like that, my impression of you always, and I admired it so much about you, and still do, that you seem like a very carefree type of spirit.
Well, I don't know if I'm free of care, but I can say that.
Well, you know what I mean.
I do follow
but
my...
you pretty much kind of go with the flow.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, yeah. So let me ask you
Or
what,
against it.
Against it sometimes.
As the case may be, right.
Well, all right, what made you follow that flow to the UK? You do not reside in the United States anymore. Is that correct? Or
Well,
no?
let's say I have a triple residency.
Okay.
Sort of thing works out. Where I live in London and in Germany, and, you know, I'm in the States a lot as well. So.
Okay.
But what made me move was the same quick decision. It was a very quick decision, and I did it in a very short time, and I'm glad I did it. I did it mainly because I needed a fresher look at things. I needed a different, way of looking at stuff, different angle. And this Europe has been very good for me. It's been good for me in this way. I was losing a that's just a sort of writer's block, and when I moved, to Europe, I got it back.
You got it back. It flowed to you. That was like right after CK.
Yeah.
That was the last album,
Right.
1988, I think. That's in my car right now.
Is
It's
it?
in my little cassette. Yes, it is. That's one of my favorite albums. I thought that was wonderful.
Thank you.
But how did you feel about that album? Was it that album that kind of made you...
I thought it was a really good album. I thought it was maybe a little bit too diverse for some people's tastes.
That kills me.
I'm trying to just give maybe reasons or excuses as to why it wasn't successful.
But it was wonderful.
I thought it was a very good album.
Yeah.
I was very happy with it.
Oh, gosh. Anyway, enough about what I like. We're going to give you what you want, and that is to talk to Chaka Khan again. Hello, welcome to the show. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hello, how you doing, Sherry?
Hey, how are you?
My name is Kevin Alexander. I'm calling from Youngstown, Ohio.
All right, you got the floor.
And I'm so glad that I finally get to talk to Chaka Khan.
Hey.
I've never seen her perform, but I finally get the chance to talk to you.
Hi.
I wanted to ask you, what took so long in between the past couple of albums that you had, and when are you going on the road? I missed you here in February of '85, and I promise I ain't going to miss you again.
Your fans love you.
I guess. Well, what took me so long? That was your first question?
Right.
Well, I was moving. I was in the process of moving lock, stock, and barrel to Europe and setting myself up, in business and stuff like that, and getting myself together so that I could do this album. I will be doing a tour sometime this year around the end of the summer or so. Okay?
Would that be...
At the Youngstown, we would love to bring you. We got some promotion
Youngstown.
going on here that's fantastic.
Well, I'll do my best to get there.
Thank you very much. God bless you. Tell your daughter I said hi and tell Damien hello, and God bless you.
God bless you too. Thanks
All
for
right,
calling.
take care.
Bye.
All right.